In this video, I'm gonna cover these 8 steps and strategies that hopefully are gonna help your journey. Let's go. I'm Lenny, I'm 21, and I started my own videography business in January, and since then made $25,000 in 8 months, and to be honest, it wasn't that hard. Number 1 is my first time getting hired. I'm gonna tell this story because I believe that it's important that you remember that you start off small and then scale. So I got my first camera around 3 years ago, and I was hooked immediately. And quite fast, I was known as the photo and video guy, and it didn't take long for some family friends to come up to me and ask if I wanted the job. Of course, I said yes, and this is a fun little memorabilia of my first ever job. I was wearing this thing, feeling like an absolute Chad. I got paid around $250, which isn't bad for a first job. And again, I'm telling you this to remember that we all started off small, and it's okay to start small. Do some free work, do some cheap work, but still try to deliver the best quality possible so you have a portfolio to then show potential new and higher paying clients. Number 2. Quality is key. We just talked about it. This is really the most important step in any business, really. Quality is key not only in videography, but especially it applies here, because at the end of the day, people really care about the end result, how the video or the photos look, and if they look absolutely smashing, then you did your job. And maybe if you lack in other departments, you can make up with that with quality of your photos and videos. Quality over everything else, this should be your number 1 priority if you want to grow as a videographer. In any business, really. Gear matters, but not really. What do I mean by that? Get yourself somewhat of a good camera. It doesn't have to be the A7S III. Just get you something that shoots 4K, that has decent sensor size, with a fast aperture, because having that blurred background just makes your video so much more attractive and makes everybody think that you're so amazing, even though you maybe have no idea yet. Those 2 are the most important, and after that, for a while, I really don't think that you need any more. I myself quite recently bought this cinema camera for like 8 grand, and I haven't used this thing in months. Not because I don't love it, but most of the time it just isn't necessary to bring out such a heavy rig, and you can get most jobs done on the smaller mirrorless cameras. Don't get obsessed with buying new gear. This is actually strategy. This is actually strategy number 5. Get obsessed about your craft. Being obsessed with what you're doing helps you out so much. You instantly lose the I have to, because you don't have to work anymore. Because you don't have to get up early. Because you don't have to stay up late. Because you're obsessed with that thing. And luckily, obsession develops over time. The more time and energy you spend into doing that thing, the more obsessed, the more passion you have for that. And this just makes life so easy because you just want to do it. You don't want to do anything else. So you don't mind working those longer hours. You don't mind putting in the work because you love to do it because you are obsessed with it. If I am obsessed with anything else than making client videos, it's making YouTube videos, and I have 97 subscribers. So please guys, if you want to get me to that 100, that would be amazing. Now let's continue. Bigger projects. If you correctly implement the last 5 steps I just gave you, bigger clients and bigger projects automatically will find you. Here's why. If you keep making amazing videos or photos, you will have a better portfolio. You will have more people talking about you, and you will feel more confident going up to new and bigger clients. If you have the quality, if you have the gear, if you are obsessed, I don't know what that was. If you're obsessed with what you are doing, you will find bigger jobs and bigger clients, and they will find you. Number 6, struggles. We all struggle. It's the most normal thing ever. For me though, I haven't really been struggling that much, to be honest with you. Because I have that obsession. Because I deliver that quality content. Personally, I don't really have too much negative stuff. So I can even take that worry off of your mind. If you do it right, you're not even going to struggle that badly. The step where I'm currently on is number 7, retainer clients. Retainer clients are clients that pay you monthly to take photos and videos for them, produce content for them. It's so much easier to work with somebody you've already worked with than with getting a new client. Because you don't have all that administration stuff of calling and emailing and everything. You can just go and take videos, take your photos, edit them, deliver them, you get paid. It's a little bit easier and it makes you more money. And if you get a couple of them, you're kind of set. But let's continue with probably the most important point, which is number 8, dream big. My company's slogan is no limits, because I kind of just resonate with that slogan so much, because I don't set myself limits. Like, I don't set myself a ceiling. Maybe it's ridiculous, maybe it's stupid, maybe it's naive, but it just helps me. Like, I have these goals, even though maybe some people think they're ridiculous, and I have these ambitions, but that's what's driving me. That's what's driving me every day when I get out of bed. That's what's driving me when I edit a project, when I deliver a project, when I go to a client. I just have these ambitions, and I have this obsession, and I have these dreams. which you should definitely have to set yourself a goal, no matter how ridiculous it is, and work your ass off to achieve that, because trust me, if you work, my camera cut off. I personally really believe in that. I really hope you can take something with from this video, that you took notes and are gonna apply some of these strategies to your own life, business, or whatever. And let me know how your journey is going down below. If you did enjoy, make sure to subscribe, get me to that 100 subscribers, and I see you in the next one.